Hey, this is Mike from Aries Acres, and there's Aries. We're looking at our summer job. Logging our own woods and the neighbor's woods. Trying to get down. It's a lot of work. All the storm damage from 2 years ago. Everything is on the ground I can have. Did nothing but carnage in here. No real good way to get it. I made a path from my side on the flattest ground we have. I'm gonna work my way back. Cherry, ash, oak, box elder, shagbark hickory. Lots of big wood, though to me it's big. Made a spot. Come through with my tractor and a grapple. Figured out 100-inch length is the best way to go. We started on Friday. Worked part of the day, my buddy and I, and we got some stuff done. This is part of our 10-acre little farm that we have. The swamp. I call it the pit. Lots of barbed wire around here because the farmer back in the day had this all quarantined off and fenced in, and the stuff is all on the ground. I'm coming up on some of it right now. I've been removing everything that I find. It's just, we've been through here millions of times and didn't see it till we started kicking things up. This is where we started on Friday. Kind of made a landing down here. I have a landing up there also. I made a path up to there. No perfect ground here. Storm really did a number down here. If I can reach it, it'll be over here sooner or later. Walking on out on everything. Grab it with the tractor and yank it out as far as I can. Cut it, grab the rest, yank as far as I can. Lots of cherry on the ground. He started up the hill without me, realized I wasn't there. Come, no mud. You have to get a tow truck to get you out of there. Never really realized how much cherry was actually in these woods. And I don't discriminate. I take box elder also. I'll push the stumps back down, like I did this when I pushed it down with the tractor. And that's a mess. You can see the barn way back there, on the other side of the road. A lot of wood in here though, I'm just not gonna let go to waste. I will burn almost anything. Even though I have an indoor wood furnace, not a boiler. Dog. Come. Yep, this is up the hill. I got a lot better at driving the tractor up. I was terrified the first few times. There was a path I made to the upper deck. Get everything that's up there. Things I was piling. This is what I lifted out Friday afternoon. Good mixture of stuff. Pile looks slightly bigger than it is. I didn't stack it back far enough. But I'm happy with it. Just time and fuel. Part of our property here. Got wood everywhere. Wood and junk. My wife's garden. Our field. The neighbor that bought the 20 behind us. See, I got cherry, ash. I think I had one stick of pine in there. Most of it's cherry, just small stuff. Big hunk of cherry out of the woods. My old Speco. I've got everything to modify it. After I used Chris's Easton Made Ultra from in the wood yard, I gonna make my own version. I have the capability, so it's probably one of the last times you may ever see it like this. Yeah, and Aries just christened the jack on it. My dirty shop. totes, the barn. Got my truck loaded. I'm gonna drive down to the entranceway and do a little cutting today. This almost free pile of, I'm gonna say tree service wood. Probably should have got paid to take it. I never got a load like this before. I've had a few of these, but I've never actually had a whole semi-load of them. It was kind of funny. Yeah, I use king cutter stuff. It don't bother me none. I think I'm gonna move my entire wood splitting operation to the back of the field here. I finally got my butt into gear and got my totes all done. And down farther, I put my first tote out there to dry. My property goes, I don't know, another 75 yards. Wood pile, nothing great, but it's mine. Junk pile for the scrap yard. My old barn. It don't leak. Keep my tractor in here. Branson 4520R. Tiller. Grapple bucket. Found cheap on Facebook Marketplace. She does the job. I've been pleased with it. Bought it brand spanking new. All the other stuff except for my brush hog I bought used. I don't see any need in buying anything totally new. Yeah, and I own down here. Everything along the road, I own both sides of the road, out into part of the middle of the swamp. There is a fence out there somewhere in the middle of the swamp. I own on an angle through the swamp all the way down to that power pole. Mostly on this side. I made a path down here and I started pulling logs out. This is the first path I made. There was a little path here, I just made it bigger. A lot of box elder on this side and quite a bit of cherry. So I've been pulling stuff out of the swamp, cutting it up. And like I said, just my time and fuel. That cherry right there, part of it's dead, but the rest of it's still budding, so I'm letting it stay. Everything that's been budding, I've been letting live. My bridge here. Just when that tornado came through, it just devastated a lot of stuff back here all over the town. I watched water when the tornado went by, it sucked the water coming off my roof of my shop. I was watching it from the window. Hey, remember, we're not getting a tow truck for you. Yep, anything that I can grab with the chain, it'll all be on dry land. Well, again, my name is Mike. Hope you like this. Thanks for your time.